Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as Deutschmans. And, one of the things I was kind of looking for... I'm back from having some, Thanksgiving stuff done, so... I'm sorry I didn't make videos for the last week or so. So, anyway. Is that if I really wanted Italy to form, I could just not kill any rebels that rise up in some of these guys, and they'll form. But I don't know if I actually want that to happen, because I have some of Italy's cores, which means that they won't like me. So maybe I don't want that to happen. So I got to keep an eye on that. And the same thing is true for Scandinavia, I think. Yeah, I have Scandinavia's cores in Schleswig-Holstein. And unlike, I don't know if anybody played Victoria 1, but I guess Finland isn't part of Scandinavia. Whatever. I guess I didn't have to do that after all. Nah, whatever, it was fun. It keeps, Sweden out of the sphere anyway. In Victoria 1, you could sell provinces to people, like you can in U4, but you can't do that in this game, which is weird considering the historical connotations of doing so, such as, you know, Alaska. This is interesting. Okay, this happened in my USA game too. If Britain forms Columbia, the United States will almost always get the Yukon. So I don't know why they do that. That seems kind of stupid. But I guess the sale with Russia went through, so that's okay. So I think China's partially westernized. That's interesting. So the northern ones is partially westernized, but the southern ones are still uncivilized. Things look pretty normal over here. Looks like Australia actually colonized a little bit. That's pretty cool. I've had some calls to get Sokoto. Getting to Sokoto before French do is a good idea. Also, that would give me a chance to link up my lands here, and I would have an easy time getting to most of my land except this, except I actually have military access to the Ottomans, so that's okay. So Mogadishu will still be isolated, but I can get from this coast to this coast to this coast without any problems, and the only thing I don't have is a South African coast. So that's actually pretty attractive. The problem is not that I don't have the infamy to do it, but that I don't know if it's worth my time to do that in terms of getting land there versus land in Europe. Because I could, like, get Friesland, which has Germans in it, I see them, or say Wallonia, which is very, very attractive since I already own part of it, and Spa has lots of Germans in it. So I think Wallonia is definitely a much more attractive option, as if I get discovered, it's going to be roughly the same cost. Although, Belgium's currently a secondary power allied with a great power, so maybe I would have better luck in a Great War scenario with them. So perhaps I should let that go for now. Since I'm going to be preparing for a Great War anyway, and just take out Sokoto. I think that's an okay idea. Let's get some of my dudes over here. How many do they have? They have about... Well, I have enough over here. Let's just take some overwhelming force. These guys aren't doing anything. I even have some dudes in the south that I can work with. Okay. So I want to maintain my hegemony on Italy just by killing any rebels that pop up, watching my influence screen. One of the things I need to do is make sure I can build some battleships once I have my naval bases done. So I need to make sure that I pay attention to that, and that I can actually get them built as soon as the naval base is finished. So that's okay. Economic responsibility. Alright, that's my last Diplo influence tech before I do anything. Now Poland, how's the situation over here? Okay, looks like Russia's really putting a dent in England's stuff there, but it doesn't look like Russia's putting any points into anything else. So maybe it's a good idea to try to steal. They probably don't have anything in their sphere but garbage. Manchuria, Mongolia. Organic work. The philosophy of organic work developed in occupied Poland largely as a response to attempts at suppressing Polish national identity and culture undertaken by Prussian and Russian authorities. The philosophy, influenced by the positivism of Auguste Comte, Herbert Spencer, and John Stuart Mill, Comte, I don't know how you pronounce that, stated in essence that productive work rather than revolution and uprising was the key to developing a national consciousness, and ultimately the way to peacefully strive for national liberation, as in Poland, as also in Breda, which is in Poland, I think. No, maybe. I'm interested. No, it's over here. Okay. Get support the movement. Get some farming efficiency and mining efficiency till 1890. And Gelderland, where it's not. Okay, they lose 2 militancy. That's pretty good. Or let it run its course, and they gain only 2 consciousness, and it'll last until 1888. I'm not scared of consciousness so much. Maybe less than I should be. Something I do want to do is I want to continue to lower. Well, I haven't actually done so, but I want to lower my relations with Belgium, so that I can. Oh, they're partially westernized. Shit. So I can't. Okay. Well, I can just grab this state here, then. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 5 states. Okay, that makes sense. Well, then I don't want this. I want Nigeria. Is it their capital? No. Okay. This is their capital here. So I'll take Nigeria. France can take this or whatever. I don't care. That does mean that if somebody does attack them, you know what? Let's go ahead and get rid of that for now. We can wait. If we wait for somebody else to attack them, they can only get 1 state. If France attacks, they'll take this. If England attacks, they'll take this. They might take 2, but they won't do that very much. England might take this, but in any case, they can't annex them in one go. If England takes it, it's still not a problem because I'm allied with them. And if France takes it, they have a very limited options of what they can take. So we'll table that for now, because that seems like a bad plan at the moment. Just taking 1 state is not preferable in this situation. I'll still move my troops down there. So how we doing on stuff? Okay, where's it up in Lucca? So here, this is what I'm talking about. If I let these guys go, they'll probably. Are these red shirts? Yeah, these are Garibaldi's registrars. If these guys take over, then Italy will form, and I don't want that. Earlier in the game I said I did, but realizing that I have cores and stuff, and I'm getting to the Great War era, where they might be on the other side, is not necessarily something I want to be involved in. So, tensions dissipate. Cool. Okay. Don't want LF. Okay, so we can create a state in Western Sahara. I see no reason not to. It won't affect our literacy much because there's not very many people here. More states is more factories. And I think that... Oh, okay, that's the state I just made. I think I should keep my relations up to people. We still want interventionism. I think there's like 2 or 3 parties of different types. Them being in England's sphere is preferable to them being in Russia's sphere. And if I get mixed up in this, it'll just make it easier for Russia to... So I'll just sit it friendly there for now. If I don't put any points into it, they won't do anything. Alright. So I guess, I guess I should probably start fabricating a claim on Belgium then. I mean, I could get lucky and not have any points on it. What are you doing? You know, I might just want to attack Egypt instead of Sokoto. There's not any particular reason to do that, though. They're kind of a rump state over here. That's not really attractive. England's got a big fleet. Very surprising. I've got to make sure I don't focus into unemployment again. The budget's not doing so well. I think I'll just pick up a couple tax efficiency tax next, since I have quite a bit of time before I actually have anything to do. With normal stuff. I think I can lower my administration. Let's try 5%. See if this goes down. Kaboom! I don't want LF. Oh. Okay. So I probably started with Kiel. 89. Okay. So next year is when my naval bases will finish. Got a lot of secondary powers down here. Some powerful bros in Europe. A treatise on economics. A liberal professor at one of our universities has published a pamphlet on economics that has received serious attention in liberal circles in both Germany and abroad. The pamphlet is a profound little tract, arguing in eloquent terms the virtues of free marketing and laissez-faire, and the author is now being mentioned in the same breath as luminaries such as Ricardo and Smith. We could decry the pamphlet as a spurious piece of liberal propaganda, but then again he might have a point. You could take pride in this publication. Middle strata become 10% more liberal and gain 1 militancy. Ooh, nasty. And gain 6 prestige. Or, certainly this is only propaganda. Poor strata losing militancy. It's only 6 prestige. I have 1 million. I got some prestige then, man. Plus, people don't become liberal. Hey, that's good. This is an ironic situation in which I want to actually lower my pro-military thing, because the only pro-military party is a liberal party. So I want to keep my jingoism going. Building a bunch of troops. I could build more, but whatever. So yeah, I still think in this situation, waiting until 1890 is a better idea than they were secondary power now. Oh, they were secondary power before. What was I saying? I'm stupid. I should probably pick this stuff up, but let's go ahead and get like this. It'll be super cheap. Right. Waiting until 1890 for Great Wars to activate before doing the war here, so I want to wait on the fabrication till just before that. I was hoping I could just annex Sokoto, but I guess since I can't do that, I have to figure out something else to do. No. Sorry, that's not how elections work. Stupid fucking... Military spending. Can increase. Whoa. Okay. Oh, right. I think I was doing this so that I could get them to friendly. So that other people can't intervene. Don't remember why I was doing that. What else am I doing? Been a while. No, this is all normal. Well, okay. That's fine. Big game hunting. Oh, the prestige. Okay. I don't care if these guys remove those dudes from my sphere, that doesn't matter to me. Okay, new political party in Sweden, whatever. It doesn't really matter to me. Okay. It's not really dangerous. I'm surprised that Spain is still a great power. I suppose I don't have any kind of issue with that. Saddle orders. Morale, yeah, that's good. Now my artillery is going to be all out in the boonies, so I'll need to figure out where people are and move them accordingly. Yep, that's the case. I don't know how many of these I actually moved on purpose, but hey, whatever. Alright, let's just pick up the next one. I'm actually running a surplus with my... Actually, here, this is probably a bad idea. Let's go 80% there. 5% here. Rebels in Denmark. That's not dangerous. This is Scandinavia, yeah. That's okay. So that's 4 and 8. No reason to have multiple types of infantry in the same unit. Look, I don't care how much of France explodes. That's not something that I care about. A mummy found. I really hate this, how it's like that. There should be a cheaper way to take out tiny little nations that have absolutely no bearing on anything like that. That are within your, you know, borders. But there isn't. 200 relations with them anyway, and they're my sphere, so there isn't any reason to do that anyway. Rebels in Sardinia, Piedmont, eh? Citizen Guard. Well, that's not too dangerous. Let's go help our friend. Okay, what's this? The United Kingdom is backing Poland? Whatever side the United Kingdom backs, I will back. Okay, that was over quickly. Easy, natives. One of the problems is that they're partially westernized, so it's difficult to judge how long it's going to take them to fully westernize, but it'll be a problem then once that happens. Because I won't be able to do the same kind of easy annexation in that case. Railroads are real nice. Moving my guys quickly. Apparently those guys here are docile. Whatever. Okay. Let's build a army with these infantries. Go here. Business banks. Oh, apparently I can influence Belgium. So now I'm at friendly. Okay, I think that's enough. Let's go ahead and pick up Combustion engine. Let's pick up assembly line. And we'll pick up electricity. You gonna deal with that? Okay. You can go over here. Since that army's basically done. I could put bigger units, since I have a higher thing. Lockout. Capitalists in one of our states have called a lockout following a period of intensifying labor conflicts in the area. Workers have been informed by management that no one is welcome back to work, while union sympathies still run high among the employed. Local police have expressed support for the move, citing a long series of disturbances at the factory, some even bordering on sabotage. Yes, we have trade wars, production. You tell me about organized labor. This is dangerous, because it's like, you want to pick that if you want to be socialist. But I don't particularly want to be socialist right now. It's not a good time for that. Portugal's ally with Belgium. Whatever. Got a couple of understrength units over here. And down here. But then again, I'm allied with them, so I don't really need to have stuff there. Those are just my police units to take care of problems down here. Got a core on split. Okay. There we go. Move you to here. Got an artillery here? Nope. For artilleries, there we go. Actually, you need to go here. Okie dokie. No, that's good. The worst thing about waiting for your infamy to go down is that not using your infamy for anything to go down. If that makes any sense. That army will be done. Just need some artillery here. Let's go ahead and build some more of this, I guess. Now, I increase my relations with Belgium. If I have 100 points in this, before I declare war. When I declare war and win, I can instantly add them to my sphere, which removes the restriction on putting points in people. That's really good. 98 stuff. So just kind of sit on that for now. The higher your relations with someone, the less likely they are to discover your attempts at getting things on them, claims or whatever.